wife and a good pile of cash sitting in your bank account at home. Is that true?
There's some, yeah.
Michael and his wife are out to have some fun together, driving through the open road on a sunny day. But everything takes a dark turn when, shockingly, his wife disappears right in the middle of their trip.
My wife comes in. Her name's Amy.
Michael searches for her everywhere but finds nothing. It's like she vanished into thin air. He starts hearing terrible rumors from the locals. People say this area is dangerous, that kidnappers live around here, and that many travelers have gone missing. The more he listens, the more fear grows inside him. To make things worse, some even whisper that the police might be working with those criminals. Hearing that, he feels trapped. He can't go to the police for help, and no one seems to care. The locals tell him that if he wants to find his wife, he'll have to do it by himself. Desperate and heartbroken, Michael makes one promise: he'll do whatever it takes to save his wife's life. Welcome back to Movie Unlimited. I don't have many subscribers, but your single comment is a ray of hope to motivate me. The movie begins by showing Michael and Amanda, a loving couple on a road trip to another city. It's been a long time since they took a break from their busy lives, and both of them are excited for a peaceful vacation together. They talk, laugh, and enjoy each other's company as they drive through a long, empty desert road. From a distance, they spot a small gas station. They decide to stop there to refuel before continuing their trip. After filling up the car, they get back on the road. Soon after, they pull over at a supermarket to grab some snacks and supplies, since their journey is long and tiring. While paying for their things, they ask the cashier if there's a hotel nearby where they can spend the night. The locals tell them there's a restaurant further ahead, and next to it, they might find a place to stay. It's a bit far, but it's the best option around. Feeling relieved, the couple gets ready to leave. But before they go, Michael notices a strange man nearby staring at them with cold, unsettling eyes. His name is Earl. The way he looks at them makes both Michael and Amanda uncomfortable, so they quickly get in the car and drive away. As they continue their journey down the lonely road, something unexpected happens. Their car suddenly breaks down in the middle of nowhere. Michael tries to restart it, but it won't move. Frustration builds up as the hot sun burns above them and no other cars seem to pass by. They wait for hours, hoping someone will come by and help. Finally, after a long time, a big truck approaches. The driver, a man named Morris, stops when he sees the stranded couple. Morris steps out of the truck with a friendly smile. He seems kind, and Michael and Amanda are relieved to finally see someone. They explain that their car suddenly stopped working and they can't figure out why. Morris checks under the hood, examining the car carefully. After a few minutes, he shakes his head and says he can't fix it here. But he tells them there's a town not far ahead. It has a small hotel and a mechanic who can help repair the car. He offers to give one of them a ride to get help. Amanda looks at her husband and says she'll go with Morris. She promises to come back soon with a mechanic. Michael hesitates but finally agrees, trusting the friendly truck driver. Amanda smiles, gives her husband a quick kiss, and climbs into the truck. Michael watches as the truck disappears down the road. He waits patiently, expecting her to return in a few minutes. But minutes turn into hours. The sun goes down, and the desert becomes quiet and cold. Yet Amanda never comes back. Worried and confused, Michael decides to check the car again. When he tries to start it, it suddenly works perfectly fine. The engine roars to life. It turns out the car had just overheated earlier and needed time to cool down. Michael quickly drives toward the hotel Morris mentioned. After a few minutes, he reaches the place and parks outside. He rushes inside and looks around for Amanda, asking the hotel staff and other people if they've seen her. But nobody has. Confused, Michael asks again, describing his wife in detail, but everyone insists they've never seen her. Some even give him strange looks, as if they don't want to talk about it. This makes Michael feel even more uneasy. He keeps searching everywhere, inside the restaurant, around the hotel, and even on the nearby roads, but there's no sign of Amanda. Then, from a distance, he spots something familiar, the same big truck that took his wife earlier. His heart starts racing. Michael quickly drives toward it and stops beside the truck. He gets out and walks straight to the driver, demanding to know where his wife is. But to his shock, Morris looks at him coldly and denies everything. He acts like he's never seen Michael before in his life. Michael can't believe what he's hearing. He repeats himself, shouting that Morris took his wife in his truck earlier. But the man keeps lying, pretending not to understand what Michael is talking about. Furious and desperate, Michael tries again and again to get the truth out of him, but Morris stays calm, insisting he's innocent. Michael feels his head spinning. Everything is happening so fast that he doesn't even know what to do next. Finally, he spots a police officer nearby and runs toward him, begging for help. He tells the officer that this truck driver kidnapped his wife and is now denying it. The officer immediately walks over and asks Morris to open the truck so they can check. The tension rises as Morris opens the back of his truck. Michael's eyes dart around, searching for Amanda, but she's not there. There's no trace of her at all. The officer looks at Michael and tells him there's no evidence of a kidnapping. Then he asks Michael to apologize to Morris for the misunderstanding. Michael is stunned. He refuses to apologize but is forced to leave. He feels helpless, lost, and completely alone. The only person who believes Amanda is missing is him. The police take Michael to the station to calm him down and write a report. Inside, the place is crowded with people, many of them crying and holding photos of missing loved ones. Michael starts talking to them and learns something horrifying. Almost everyone there has lost someone, mostly young women, who vanished just like Amanda did. When Michael hears this, his body freezes. The officer tells him that in the last 5 years alone, more than 500 women have disappeared in this area. Hearing this makes Michael's blood run cold. He realizes this is not just a random disappearance, it's something much bigger and darker. With fear in his eyes and pain in his heart, he prays silently that Amanda is still alive and that he'll be able to find her before it's too late. After leaving the police station, Michael drives back to the hotel, hoping he might find some new clue about Amanda's disappearance. He asks everyone around if they've seen her, the guests, the workers, even the people outside. Most shake their heads, but finally, one man steps forward. His name is Billy. Billy tells Michael that earlier that day, he saw an older man forcing a woman into his car. He says the car headed toward a forest nearby, close to a river. Hearing that, Michael's heart skips a beat. That woman must be Amanda. Without wasting a single second, he thanks Billy and rushes to his car, speeding toward the forest. When Michael reaches the place, he's shocked to see a familiar face, Earl, the same man who had stared at them strangely earlier. This time, Earl isn't just standing around. He's holding a gun. His eyes are cold and dangerous. The moment he spots Michael, he raises the weapon and starts chasing him. Michael runs for his life, stumbling through the dusty ground as bullets echo through the air. Just when he thinks he's about to escape, Billy appears again, but this time, something's wrong. He's holding a weapon too. Michael freezes, realizing he's surrounded. Both Earl and Billy corner him from opposite sides. Before Michael can react, they hit him hard. Everything goes black. When he wakes up, hours have passed. His head is pounding. He looks around and sees 3 people standing in front of him, Earl, Billy, and the truck driver, Morris. The truth hits him like a nightmare. The man he thought was kind and helpful is actually part of this dangerous group. Michael finally understands everything. These 3 are working together. They're the ones kidnapping travelers, especially young women, and making them disappear. The police never caught them because they're clever, always hiding their tracks. Michael's anger grows, but he's helpless. The men grin as they approach him. Morris tells Michael that if he wants to see his wife again, he must bring them $100,000, or Amanda will die. Michael's heart pounds. He doesn't have much of a choice. To save his wife, he agrees. He promises them he'll bring the money and begs them not to hurt her. The men untie him just enough for him to leave. He drives straight to the nearest bank. When he gets there, he tells the bank manager he needs all the money he has. The manager asks questions, but Michael insists it's for something urgent. As the man prepares the cash, Michael quietly picks up a small sharp blade from the counter and hides it in his clothes, just in case. After getting the money, he heads back toward the criminal's hideout. Earl is waiting for him, standing beside a car. He orders Michael to get in so they can take him somewhere. But Michael has other plans. Even though his hands and feet are tied, he secretly uses the hidden blade to cut through the ropes. When the moment is right, he attacks Earl, stabbing him just enough to get away. Earl screams in pain as Michael takes his gun. Now holding the weapon, Michael points it at Earl and demands to know where his wife is. Terrified, Earl finally breaks down and admits that Amanda is inside Morris's truck. Without wasting another second, Michael knocks him unconscious, ties him up, and runs toward the truck. Morris is already inside, about to start the engine. Michael quickly hides underneath the truck, clinging to the metal frame as Morris drives off. The long, rough journey lasts for hours until the truck finally stops at a quiet farmhouse. Morris steps out and walks toward the house, where his wife and kids are waiting, pretending to be a normal family. But what happens next chills Michael to the bone. From inside the truck, Morris and the others drag out Amanda. She's alive but weak, her hands tied. They force her into a large metal fridge in the garage and lock it shut. Michael hides in the shadows, watching in horror. As soon as they leave the room, he sneaks inside and grabs a gun from the shelf. Then he bursts into the main room, aiming the weapon at the kidnappers. "Let her go," he shouts. "If you don't free my wife right now, I'll shoot." Morris and his partners freeze in shock, completely stunned to see Michael standing there. They thought he was gone forever. Morris asks, trembling, how he found them. Michael replies, "I was under your truck the whole time." Realizing he's serious, they take him to the locked room where Amanda is being held. They open the fridge and untie her. The moment Amanda steps out, Michael grabs her hand and pulls her close. He quickly locks the kidnappers inside the same room they used to trap her. As Michael and Amanda rush outside, Michael helps Amanda into a car, and they speed away together. But the danger isn't over yet. The kidnappers escape through a secret exit in their house and get into their own vehicles. They chase Michael and Amanda down the highway, determined to stop them before they can reach safety. The chase is intense. 3 cars surround them, one on the left, one on the right, and one behind. They ram into Michael's car, trying to push it off the road. Amanda screams as the car shakes violently, but Michael doesn't give up. He grips the steering wheel tightly, refusing to let them win. After a few terrifying moments, they see a bridge up ahead. Michael suddenly slams the brakes, stopping the car right in front of it. The kidnappers behind don't have time to react. 2 of their cars crash into each other, spinning out of control. Only one truck remains, Morris's. He pushes his vehicle hard, trying to reach them, but his huge truck loses balance. The bridge shakes as the truck tilts halfway over the edge. Metal groans, tires spin, and then the massive truck slides down, hanging dangerously above the river. Morris manages to hold on, badly injured but still alive. Michael and Amanda stand on the bridge, watching him. For a moment, it seems like he might survive. But after everything he's done, after all the pain and terror, Michael makes a choice. Together, he and Amanda push the truck. It crashes down, smashing into the ground below. Morris is crushed, ending the nightmare once and for all. Silence follows. The couple stares at each other, their eyes filled with tears, of fear, of relief, of love. Finally, they embrace tightly, knowing they survived something truly horrifying. Moments later, police cars arrive, flashing red and blue lights across the bridge. Officers rush to the scene, surrounding the area. Michael and Amanda stand side by side, exhausted but safe. The movie ends as they drive away together, ready to start a new life. They've learned one unforgettable lesson: never trust strangers on the road again. Dear viewers, this was the complete story of Breakdown, 1997, a thrilling tale of love, danger, and survival. What would you have done if you were in Michael's place? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned, because we'll be back soon with another amazing movie recap.